Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Today we're talking Starfield, and topic of the day comes from both a post in Reddit as well as a post recently dropped by IGN themselves regarding the Starfield game, and also some of the other Starfield community defending against the post. So in a nutshell, here's what was dropped, and essentially IGN dropped a video that was titled "What Bethesda Needs to Learn About the Outer Worlds 2," and with a thumbnail that says this is crap. So I think myself, as well as a lot of the Starfield community, find this to be a pretty annoying comment and post by what's supposed to be a professional journalist at IGN, because not only do I totally disagree with the statement of things that Outer Worlds did better than Starfield, because I think Starfield's a superior game. And I may make a whole video on that, because Outer Worlds, I don't want to beat up on it because I like Outer Worlds, but Outer Worlds compared to Starfield, they're just not the same experience. It's not comparing apples to apples. And all the narrative of how good Outer Worlds is compared to Starfield is kind of ridiculous in my opinion, honestly. Starfield does almost everything better than Outer Worlds did. But I do want to stay on topic here regarding the real problem at hand, and that is YouTubers and so-called journalists producing a lot of hate for the game just to get attention. So I'm going to jump into the comment section, and then I'll give some feedback myself. One commenter said, "I wouldn't have even cared otherwise, but the fact that it was IGN that put this out really annoys me. I don't care if the video wasn't fully negative," which is true. They knew exactly what they were doing when they posted that thumbnail. Yeah, I totally agree. I think it's completely unprofessional from IGN. I expect it from other YouTubers, and we'll get into that in a minute. But from IGN themselves, you're supposed to be professional. Honestly, they're a company that I've followed for years and respected their ratings and reviews for a long time. And IGN has always been a little negative on Starfield. So what you guys may not recall or remember is before all the YouTube hate on Starfield and all the PS5 hate and all that kind of stuff, Starfield initially had really raving reviews from most game companies, game journalists, whatever you want to call them. But that was never the case with IGN. IGN gave it a 7 right out the rip. And then as the YouTube community and some other people started turning on Starfield for attention, let's face it, for attention, mostly because it's been popular to hate on Bethesda ever since Fallout 76. So people, in a desperate effort to continue to get views and attention, decided, hey, this is Bethesda's new title. Let's hate on this one too. And a lot of it was unwarranted, to say the least. I think Starfield is still a beautiful body of work, and I'll argue with anybody on it that doesn't agree. Respectfully, of course. I appreciate all commentary, and I'd love to hear from you in the comment section. But the reality is I think Starfield's a great game. And I think a lot of the negativity comes from the internet and attention and getting paid for views and clicks. And I think that's the case here too. And with IGN, though, I expect better. Another commenter said, "Can't spell ignorant without IGN." I wouldn't always agree with that, but it's getting to that point where gaming industry journalism is just slop. And it's not as good as it used to be. And anyone that's using those ratings alone to determine whether or not they want to play a game probably should think otherwise about it. Another commenter said, "What Starfield can learn from the Outer Worlds 2? ? Nothing. It's a completely different game made by completely different people. It's fucking amazing, and it's one of the best games of 2025, and you ignored it anyway. It is barely mentioned in the Video Game Awards. You just shit on absolutely everything, no matter how good the game is, unless critically acclaimed for some reason. Otherwise, it is shit." Strong comment there. Strong comment for sure. I mean, for me, I guess the Video Game Awards, I wouldn't have expected them to do something with Starfield in 2025, but in 2023 when it came out, I was definitely surprised, or 2024, whenever the next one would have been, that it won nothing. I mean, love the game or hate the game, some of the things about the game are phenomenal. And I think most people should be able to agree with that. If you haven't listened to the soundtrack of Starfield, for example, the Starfield, especially in that opening title screen sequence, is absolutely beautiful. Just listen to it one time. Just take the time at night to put some headphones in and listen to the Starfield soundtrack and tell me that that's not a masterful piece of work that probably deserves some kind of acknowledgement. So once again, like, I mean, is it just because like the general popular opinion at the time was Starfield's not that good, so that's why the video game world isn't going to acknowledge it? Probably. Another commenter said, "This is crap, most beautiful screenshot you've ever seen," at the same time. Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, Starfield is a gorgeous game. Once again, they probably should have won some kind of award for design or graphics or something like that. I mean, the game is just, it's a beautiful game. People want to say that Bethesda games don't look as good as some of the Unreal games, and to some degree, I get it. But at the same time, Starfield is a beautiful game. Another commenter said, and it looks like I upvoted this one. Another commenter said, "Starfield is so much better than the Outer Worlds. I tried playing it, but I just missed Starfield the whole time. IGN can go fuck themselves with the professional journalism claim, but this kind of post." Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the problem I'm having with the whole thing is we're claiming to be professional journalists, but we're then using clickbait to try to attract people because nobody really pays attention to us anymore. Another commenter said, "People get paid to hate this game, I swear," followed up by another commenter that said they do. That's how YouTube works. Rage bait headlines generate more views, thus more revenue than level-headed positive headlines. Yes, 1,000,000%, guys. And this is hitting it on the head, and this is my exact point right here, is in the community of YouTube, what resonates the loudest is hate. And I need you guys to realize that to some degree. That when I started this channel and I'm like, I'm going to make positive Starfield content, I was like, this thing probably ain't going to get a lot of attention. I can hope that maybe there's some Starfield fans out there that are like, oh, cool, positive, I'm going to jump on that. But realistically, I'm just doing this as an art form and I'm just trying to interact with the people like me out there. But I know dang well, if I create a video that says why I hate Starfield, I'm going to get 10 to 1 the views because people love negativity on YouTube. It's just how it is. And there's a lot of people that have bought in or sold out to that idea. I think you guys all need to ask yourself when you're taking this information to heart and you're saying, oh, well, this is a bad game and everybody knows it, but your media source is mostly YouTube or even like your IGNs and things of the internet. Keep in mind, these people do this for a living. These people aren't giving you their honest opinion. They're giving you the opinion that they think will generate the most clicks and views and thus make them the most money. I have no intention of making money off of this channel. If I do, that'd be cool. But I'm just doing it because I want to exist in the community of Starfield and talk to you guys. And I love the comments and I appreciate the comments. But keep in mind, with that other side, guys, if you're over there, if you're disagreeing with this video big time right now and you're getting aggroed and you're about to write me an angry comment, keep in mind, I want you to think about why you feel the way you feel. And is it because it's just because some of your favorite YouTubers like Maddie Plays or Luke Stevens, are saying they don't like this game? Or is it actually because the game sucks from your own experience? Because I don't think a lot of people even played this game. I get the most generic crap every single time that I can tell, yeah, you just watched one of your favorite YouTubers and they just said the same opinion that every other YouTuber discovered will make them more money. Who knows if they even played the game themselves half the time? And if they did play the game themselves, and it's a matter of a paycheck or a compliment, how many people are going paycheck, guys? I want you to think about that for a second. Because that is the business. That is the industry. That is how you make money. You make money on this platform by figuring out the opinion that people want to listen to. And it seems pretty obvious that people would rather listen to other people gripe and complain and make fun of things than compliment things. This seems like kind of a fun place to leave it. What I'd like to do is just make a community of positive fans of this game who just enjoy this game. And it's so refreshing in the comment section, guys, to be in there and to just talk to you guys. And it's fun how many positive people have joined the channel lately. And I really appreciate it. It's been so much fun communicating with all you guys. and I'm just stoked on it. So thank you for anybody that's followed, subscribed, commented. Thank you for all the feedback and conversations we've got to have. I think you see that I basically respond to every single comment, whether it's a troll or it's love or whatever it happens to be. I'm typically going to respond to you, and I appreciate the conversation and interaction, whether I agree with you or not. So thank you so much for being a part of that, and I'm really excited about it, guys. So like I want to continue to make content for you. I hope this one was kind of fun for you. If it was, consider subscribing, and other than that, have a great day.